Are you all right?
Yeah, fine. Just achy. Couldn't sleep. So how's my favourite creature of the night? You sleep any better?
Better than you by the sounds of it. Count. What's that?
Work in progress.
Let's have a look. Oh, very flattering, Chris. Thank you so much. Any more gems in there?
You don't want to see the mummy. Speaking of which...
Well, Ellie, I can drop you off on my way to Gran's if you like.
It's all right. I fancy going on my own. Get some air.
Darling, you look tired. Maybe Chris should walk with you.
I'm fine, really.
Oh, Ellie, come on. What's the point of having that lovely new car of yours if...
Mum, I've got to start getting used to a bit of independence. The carer won't be there all the time.
OK. Right. I'm going to pop into town later and get some of the things on your university list.
Cool, just nothing cheesy, all right? No cute furry animals. Do you think the post arrived?
No, I checked when I came down. This visit to the doctors, there isn't a problem, is there?
No, it's just a checkup. Doc Robinson's great.
Oh, isn't he just? And such lovely eyes.
Chris, you'll be wearing that sketch pad in a minute, not packing it. And you're making me late, so shift, I'll run you over.
So, your mum told me about university. She's very proud of you, you know. Mind you, it can't have been easy getting those grades when you've been feeling ill all the time. But maths?
Didn't seem to want me on the stand-up comedy course.
Oh.
And maths just happens to be my best subject.
Well, it's got to be somebody's, I suppose.
And the good thing is with maths, there isn't too much reading. I can only manage a short time before my eyes start to hurt.
Oh, I see. I knew there had to be an ulterior motive.
What?
Tidying up again?
I've got the chance to get the vacuum cleaner out. You know how the noise disturbs Ellie when she's here.
Oh, yeah. Mom, check this out. I've got something to show you.
Oh, just a minute, darling. Could you put that in the bin for me? I need to get this lot done before I go out. And if there's any dust in the air when Ellie gets back, she'll have one of her headaches.
I did this coursework thing in art, and then I was abducted by aliens, and they said I was their leader.
Oh, don't forget to turn that off before Ellie gets back. And will you move that stuff off the table? Oh, you're a bit slow motion this morning.
Yeah. Actually, Mom, I've been having a bit of pain in my arms.
You know, I read in the CFS magazine last month about cleaning fluids. Apparently, they can aggravate the symptoms. Where are you going?
Jed's. Work on my portfolio before college.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I need you to stay here. I've got the shopping to do and Ellie will be back soon. I hope she hasn't overdone it going to the surgery on her own. You should have really gone with her. You don't mind, do you, darling?
How's the insomnia?
I won't lose any sleep over it. Annoying. Infuriating. I'm wide awake at 3 AM and nodding off in the afternoon. Chris, that's my brother. He calls me the vampire queen. He's been great. I don't know how to get through it without him around. I mean, Mum's great too.
But?
I've got chronic fatigue syndrome. I'm not made of glass.
How's the pain?
Pain's pretty bad, to be honest. Really bad in my head and down my back, and sort of weak and achy in my wrists.
Right, I think we should start you on a different painkiller, see if that helps.
Oh.
I know sometimes you feel like a guinea pig, but we have to try and manage the CFS so you can keep following the graded activity programme suggested by the specialist.
I know. I'm sorry. I just get so...
Yeah, I know. But hey, you're going to love the You're Not a Typical Student Ellie speech I'm about to give you.
That's very kind of you, Doc. You're not so typical yourself.
I mean it, Ellie. I know it's going to be great being away from home and everything, but really, no...
No protest marching, women's rugby?
No all-night partying, that sort of thing. Honestly, you're going to need lots and lots of rest and plenty of help.
I know, but I'm really looking forward to being out there on my own. I really want to enjoy college life. I mean, I could have taken an OU course, but I want to be away from home, around people my own age. And don't worry, I hear what you're saying, but the uni's been great. They're lending me a laptop and I've applied for a grant to pay for my carer. That way there'll be someone to help out when I need it.
It sounds like you've got everything sorted.
person I was waiting for?
I thought you were going to Jed's.
Don't be daft. Why go to Jed's and draw when I can stay here and watch Mum cleaning?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Anyway, doesn't matter about Jed. I wanted to be here to give you this.
This is it? You should have been here last week. Final confirmation that everything's all set, and then off I go.
Well, what are you waiting for? What is it?
The carer's fallen through.
What?
Family problems or something. She can't take up the job.
I don't understand. How can you go to uni without a carer?
I can't. I guess I'll just have to reapply next year.
Well, that's ridiculous. You can't wait until next year.
Looks like I'll have to. It's too late to try and find a carer myself.
Ellie, come on. You can't just accept it. Great. Well, that's just great.
Chris!
I've ordered the books. The man said they'll be in by the end of the week. And even though there was a great selection, I didn't buy your furry animal. Oh, darling. Oh, I knew I should have driven you to the surgery. It might be just down the road, but look at you.
Mum, I've had some bad news.
Oh, no. What did the doctor say?
No, the checkup was fine. Here.
Oh, no, Ellie. This can't be true. Not after all your hard work.
It's so unfair. Well, my mates just get to pack up and go. I just want to go to uni like anyone else my age.
I know you do, sweetheart. We'll fight this. See if there's someone else they could find.
It's too short notice. Registration starts on Monday.
I know, but...
Oh, I don't have the energy, Mum. I'll just have to defer for you.
No. That's just how you feel at the moment. Leave it to me. Well, I've got some good news. I just couldn't stand by and let you lose your place at university, so I had a word with Gran. And between us, we found you a carer.
But how? Oh, Mum, that's amazing. Who?
Actually, you know her quite well. Have done since you were born now, come to think about it. Oh, come on. I thought they only let bright people into university. Ta-da! It's me! I'm going to be a carer.
Oh, Mum, that's really kind of you, but...
It's thanks to your Gran as much as me. She says Chris can stay with her during the term, so I can come to uni with you.
I'm not sure.
Oh, it's the perfect solution.
But you have a life here, Mum. You can't just give it up for me. And you'd hate it leaving all your friends. You won't know anybody there.
Don't worry, I'll make new friends. I'll get to know the other students, the lecturers.
Mum.
We'd make new friends together.
Maybe it's just not meant to be this year. And there's the money side of things, I mean.
Will you stop worrying and start thinking about all the fun we're going to have? And forget the money. We've got the grant, and if money is a bit tight, I could always remortgage the house. I booked an appointment with the bank manager after I spoke to Grant. So you see, it's all sorted out.
And what if I don't want to move to Grant?
Oh, Chris, were you listening?
It's the only way I find anything out around here. I don't believe you, Mum. I mean, I know I'm not high on your list of priorities, but this is ridiculous.
Come on, Chris, don't overreact. You want your sister to go to uni as much as I do. You'd only be at your grand's for a few weeks during the term. You'd be at college most of the time anyway.
But I'm happy where I am. I've got all my art stuff here, and Grant's is miles from college.
I thought you'd want to help.
Mum, I really don't want to...
Tell you what, don't worry about Grant. Why don't you just throw me in a skip and hope someone hauls me off?
Now, hang on a minute.
You're obsessed with Ellie, with getting her to uni. You gave her your savings so she can buy a car. Now you're remortgaging the house and kicking me out to live with Gran.
I'm not kicking you anywhere. You just get on so well with Gran. You're...
What, dependable? Boring? Yeah, good old Chris, man of the house, never complains about anything. Well, I'm sick of it. Thanks for seeing me, Doctor.
That's no problem. How can I help?
Well, I'm not feeling well at all. I'm tired all the time.
Okay. How long have you been feeling like this?
Feels like forever. I suppose it's been a few months.
Right. Any other symptoms?
Well, the tiredness is the main thing. I've just got no energy. I keep getting these headaches, pains in my joints. It even hurts when I draw sometimes. I suppose with Ellie having CFS and me getting all these pains, I was wondering if it's hereditary. I'm scared I might be starting to get it as well.
He's not at Jed's. I don't know what's wrong with him. It's just not like him to go off like that, to say those things. Of course I was going to talk to him about it. But I was so excited I wanted to tell you. If I'd known he was outside the door...
Oh, this is all my fault.
Don't be silly. You're not looking too good, darling. Shall I turn the music off?
No, Mum, the music's fine. I just need a bit of rest. Actually, could you pass me the painkillers, please?
Oh. Here you are. I suppose you were putting on a brave face when you saw Dr. Robinson this morning.
Not really. I was feeling better then.
You know this always happens. You start to feel a bit better and then you have a relapse. I'm worried about you. Why don't you have a little nap and I'll call the surgery?
It's Chris we should be worried about, Mum.
Just open your mouth for me. Cool, thanks. How are you sleeping?
Not good. All these aches and pains keep me awake.
Okay. I think I'm going to send you for some blood tests, just to check the bigger picture.
You think it's CFS, don't you?
Oh, look, Chris, I really wouldn't worry about it too much. I mean, although it's possible that there might be a slight genetic predisposition in your family, the actual chances of you also having chronic fatigue syndrome are really very slim. You don't want it to be CFS, do you? You know, the body's a funny thing. It has a way of showing on the outside what's really going on inside.
What, do you mean that this could all be psychos?
Somatic? No, not at all. What I'm saying is that maybe the symptoms you're experiencing are just your body's way of trying to tell you something. Sometimes if you're stressed at college or if things aren't so great at home, it can help to have someone to talk to.
Thanks, Mum, but I'm not really hungry.
Well, maybe in a little while then. I rang the surgery. Dr. Robinson will call this afternoon.
Thanks, Mum. Is Chris back yet?
No. I'm sure he'll be home soon.
I never put a foot wrong at home, you know? Sometimes it feels like I'm the invisible man.
Ellie's told me how supportive you've been. That can't be easy, especially when you've got your own life to lead.
I don't have a life. Everything revolves around CFS and Ellie. Mum makes sure of that. You were right earlier about wanting it to be CFS. Part of me thought that if I did have it, Mum would finally have to notice me. I mean, how messed up and selfish is that?
I wouldn't be so hard on yourself. I've done worse. Have you tried telling them how you feel?
What's the use of talking if nobody listens? And anyway, what right do I have to moan when Ellie's dealing with so much? I mean, I can go out, draw, see my friends, can do anything.
Well, for what it's worth, I appreciate that you're in a tricky position. Kind of caught between a rock and a hard place. But you do need to talk to your mum. And Ellie, too.
But by staying there and getting frustrated, I'm just making things worse. It's better if I get out, give them some space, you know? Thanks for listening. Sorry if I wasted your time.
Look, Chris.
Mum, Ellie.
Chris? Are you okay? Where did you go?
We were really worried.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to stress you out, Ellie. And Mum, I'm sorry about earlier. You're right. I do want to help. So, I'm going to go to Gran's. Today. Give you both some room. Some time to get organised before you go.
But that's not...
Come on, registration starts on Monday.
But today... Chris, I didn't mean...
Hey, Mum, it's all right. It's better if I get out of your way. And anyway, it won't be for long.
Because you'll be coming back at the end of term time, won't you?
No, Mum. Because I'll be getting my own place.
What? Chris, you're only 16. How can you afford somewhere on your own?
Will you stop worrying? Jed moved out at 16. I'll be fine. I better start packing.
Chris!
Chris! Wait a minute! Christopher!
Hello, Mrs. Davenport.
Dr. Robinson. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot you were coming. Come in.
Are you okay? Is this a bad time? I can,
No. I'm sorry. Ellie's in here.
Hi, Ellie. Glad to see you getting some rest. Have you taken some painkillers?
Is Chris all right?
I'm not sure. Would you excuse me for a moment, Doctor?
Of course. Well, I'll have to stick to home visits in future if this is what happens when you come and see me. And if that was a brave face you were putting on this morning, I'm impressed. Maybe you should join the University Drama Society.
I think we've had enough drama for today, thanks.
Oh, Chris, why don't we talk about this?
Mum, let's not kid ourselves, eh? You've got no time for me. I'm in the way here. There's not much point in talking when you don't listen.
Well, I'm listening now, aren't I?
Well, if you are, it'd be the first time in years.
My carer fell through this morning. Mum's decided to step into the breach and come to uni with me.
As your carer?
Yeah. She's arranged for Chris to move to Gran's without asking him, and now...
I see. Well, how do you feel about all of this?
About having my mum at uni with me. Barrel of laughs. Hello, gorgeous, meet my mum. I know I should be grateful, but...
Well, have you told her? Can't have been easy to say.
I tried to let her down gently, but she's set on the idea. To be honest, it made me realise I could do with some more time to build up my strength. I mean, look at me. The truth is, even with a carer, I can't do much when I'm like this. And that kind of defeats the object of leaving home. No, it's hard to admit, but I'm not really ready to go away. I need a bit more time to build up my independence.
Well, that makes sense.
Trouble is, I didn't explain it properly to Mum, and then Chris is going to leave.
Yeah, sounds like it's all got a bit out of hand.
Mum's the sort of person who just jumps in if there's a problem to sort out. She doesn't think. Really upset Chris. I've never seen it like it before.
Mum, I don't want to hurt you, but...
Can I see the other pictures?
I haven't wanted to look in 2 years. I don't think... Mum, don't!
Why didn't you say anything?
Words don't work round here, Mum. You think about her all the time. It's taken over your life. We're all just fading out. It's turning me into someone I don't like. It's about time I sorted my life out.
Well, I think...
If I rest, I'll be okay. Mum? Mum, what happened?
He can't talk to me, he says. This is how he sees me. to leave?
Maybe I could have a word with him, see what I can do. Give you guys some time alone.
I think I need some fresh air, Mum.
They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. Some of these, a few thousand, actually. That's for your sketchbook, couple of million.
Isn't it great? It's the only thing I'm actually any good at, and all it does is hurt people.
Some people find it difficult to express themselves with words. Personally, I'd say you were good at a whole lot more than that.
Yeah, right.
I had a friend once, good artist, always quoting Van Gogh at me.
What can I say? Very happy for you.
Oh, I wasn't. Drove me nuts. Had a quote for everything by the washing up. But I do remember one thing he said. There's nothing more truly artistic than to love people. You know, however you're feeling about it right now, Chris, I'd say that makes you a pretty good artist. And the way you've supported Ellie and your mum, that's pretty amazing too.
I don't want to be some sort of unsung hero, and it's not that I want attention either, it's just that...
You feel taken for granted?
I suppose so. But that makes it seem like I don't care, and I do. But obviously not enough. I'm just too selfish.
Have you ever heard of something called compassion fatigue? It's basically when you've cared for someone for so long that you get tired, can't see the wood for the trees anymore. But if you're so selfish, Chris, how come they don't want you to go? I know Ellie would be heartbroken if you left now.
Mum, I'm going to wait a year before I go to uni.
But it's all sorted.
I know, but I'm not really well enough. I need a year to build my strength up.
But you've worked so hard. I don't want you to miss this opportunity.
That's not going to happen. I know you mean well, Mum, but you've got to stop worrying about me. I know what's best for me.
I was just like you, Ellie. I mean, I wasn't ill or anything. I was lucky. I'd won a place to read English at Durham, and then...
Then you got pregnant with me and didn't go. Mum, you've done so much for me. It breaks my heart. And now offering to do this.
Of course, when you got the letter this morning, I wanted to make it right. You put everything into going away. But I think there was part of me that was being selfish.
You wondered how different your life would have been if you'd taken that place. It's okay. I mean, you probably thought we grew up and you could do something. And then I get CFS.
I thought we could be students together, take the same course. I could be a mature student. But I wasn't thinking it through properly. You've got to strike out on your own. You don't need me tagging along.
It's not that I don't appreciate it, because I really do, but I need to stop depending on you, and you and Chris need to start thinking about yourselves. None of this has been fair on either of you.
Just relax, okay? Listen to what Ellie has to say too.
Will you stay? Please.
Yeah. I think they're through there.
Ellie,
Chris, I want you to stay.
I can't. I'll end up making things worse for you.
No, you won't. You never have. You're always there to cheer me up. Now it's my turn. I was talking to Dr. Robinson earlier. He's good like that. And it's the usual thing, you know, get some rest, Ellie, and you'll be okay. And then it hit me. I'll be okay. I will. But you won't. And I'm not going to be that vampire queen in your sketchbook.
I didn't mean it like
Chris,
that. It was...
you're 16. You can't go moving out because of me. So, I made a decision. I'm going to stay at Grand's, not you.
What?
Ellie, don't blame yourself. I was trying hard to keep things stable.
No, it's all right, Mum. I need to start looking after myself if I'm ever going to go to uni. So, I'll stay at Gran's a few weeks at a time to give you both a break. And maybe while I'm getting you to do more things for myself, you two can start talking to each other. What do you think, Dr. Robinson?
I think it might help you to get a change of scene. And at least this way, you two can start looking after yourselves for a change.
Exactly. And anyway, Gran needs someone to watch EastEnders with, and it's hardly likely to be you, is it?
But this is your home. Our home. The three of us.
This won't be forever, Mum. Just until things settle down. You two have just got to make it work back here. That's your part of the bargain. Reckon you can give it a go?
Well, I'm willing to give it a try if you are.
Chris?
Who am I to disobey the Vampire Queen?
Watch it, you. I can still change my mind.
Right, well, now that that's all sorted, I really should get to my next house call.
Thanks, Dr. Robinson.
Yes, no problem. It's all part of the service.
I'll show you out.
Right, well, you know where I am if you have any problems.
I might hold you to that, Dr. Robinson.
You just take it easy and don't be scared to ask for help.
Me?
Bye, Ellie.
I knew it. You do fancy him.
I do not.
Tonight, a family devastated by a shocking crime. Murder Blues follows a police operation to catch those responsible for a brutal gun attack in London. That's at 9, here on BBC1.